Hello everyone, my name is Nathaniel Newlin. I'm the Assistant Education Director here at Discovery Park of America, and this is Fossil Friday. So if you've ever walked along the Tennessee River, you know the hills along the river lining the boundary between West and Middle Tennessee are really characterized by rocky glades and towering cliffs and some pretty steep inclines. But 425 million years ago, during the Silurian period, this region was a shallow sea, as sea levels were much higher than they are today. And this marine environment was filled with intricate and diverse reef systems, hosting organisms such as clams, snails, some relatives of modern squid, coral, sea lilies, and even some sea sponges. In fact, some of the most infamous fossilized sponges on Earth come from rock outcrops in Perry and Decatur counties right here in West Tennessee. And those come from the Brownsport Formation, which was a limestone formation deposited during the Silurian period. These sponges were discovered in 1848 when a German paleontologist named Fritz Romer was traveling through West Tennessee on his way to Texas. He would go on to earn the title Father of Texas Geology once he got there, but not before publishing his findings on the rock outcrops in West Tennessee in his publication Die Silurische Fauna des Westlichen Tennessee. In this publication, he named at least 4 new genera of sponges out of the glades around the Tennessee River, but the most important one by far is this guy right here, Astraeospongia. This specific species is Astraeospongia meniscus. But if you're walking right along the Tennessee River, along the beach, you can look down and see a lot of these little disc-shaped stones, and you may be inclined to believe that these were created by the current of the river, just flipping stones and weathering them into this shape, but that's not the case. These actually weathered out of the rock, and these are fossil sponges. If you take a microscope, you can actually see tiny little star shapes there on the top. And I can actually see them here. You probably aren't able to see them from there. But this guy would have sat in the seafloor something about like that right there. It was very much a bowl shape with little holes on the side called ostia that it would pull in water, and it would filter food out of that water and push the water out through the top in a bigger hole called an osculum. So pretty neat fossil, one of my favorites and one of the greatest paleontological heritage specimens that Tennessee has to offer. But to learn more about the paleontology of West Tennessee, visit us right here at Discovery Park of America in Union City.